Hi, my name is Tim and you're all welcome to another edition of Smelly Sweet. Today we're going to talk about the 5 new releases from niche4all. These fragrances has been gifted to me for review, but it's also going to be the first time that I'm gonna give niche4all a little bit of criticism. Not about the fragrance or the quality of the fragrances, because we all know by now that the quality of niche4all is well established. But I'm gonna give them a little bit criticism because of what fragrances they choose to take inspiration of this time. I'm gonna go first out with Sandal Jasmine. Don't know if you can see it, but that one is kind of an interpretation of Amouage Reflection Man. Now, I sprayed this earlier because I really struggle with the fragrances from Amouage. There's only been one that I kind of like, and that is Enclave, I believe it's called. But at the same time, sometimes when I'm wearing that one, when I try that one, I feel like I'm in a toothpaste kind of a tube or something. But anyway, Sandal Jasmine is not the exact the same, because I feel that this one compared to Reflection Man is a little bit lighter. Not in the sense that it doesn't project or has some deepness or stuff like that, but it just feels like there is a couple of notes in here that you don't know. It's a couple of notes in Reflection Man that you don't find in Sandal Jasmine. Power and longevity, I would say around 8 to 10 hours of longevity. Maybe a little bit over exaggerated, but 8 hours at least, with a good strong projection, as you always can expect from niche4all. So, Sandal Jasmine, Amouage Reflection Man, very similar, but not exactly the same. Next up, we're going to go with, let's see, Blackberry and Rum. Now, this one is close to Accord Oud by Byredo. Yet again, Byredo don't have many fragrances that appeal to me, but you definitely get the blackberry from straight off the cap of this one. And it goes kind of, even if there comes some booziness into it and it comes some leathery aspects into it as well, the blackberry is very potent in this one. Compared to Byredo Accord Oud, I think they are very, very close, very similar. Maybe this one has a bigger projection and definitely has a better longevity. Yet again, 7 to 8 hours longevity of this one. Byredo one, I get around 5 to 6 hours out of it. So yet again, the quality never is a struggle with the fragrances from niche4all. Next up, we're going to go with Lavender and Citrus. Try to show you a little bit more. This one is a classic fougere. It is inspired by one of the most classic fragrances around, and that is Colonia from Acqua di Parma. Now, you all know everything about Colonia already. It is citrusy, it's kind of a fresh lavender as well. I do think there is some neroli in here as well. So yet again, compared to the original I get 4 to 5 hours out tops. This one lasts me 5 to 6 hours. Yet again, with the projection that is quite much stronger than the original one. So, solid release yet again. They're all solid releases, but I'm going to come back to you about the criticism I have shortly. Next up, we have Amber Saffron. Now, this is inspired by one of the most most inspired fragrances that are, and that is BR540. Now, I've only smelled the Baccarat Rouge 540 once on paper, so I can't compare it to that one. That would be unfair for me. But my guess is that this one is kind of a mix of BR540 and BR540, the extract version. However, I can compare it to many of the other clones of Baccarat Rouge 540 that I've tried, and most of them gives me a headache. Like, for example, people have talked very much about Ariana Cloud being similar to Baccarat Rouge 540. I'm not. Yes, you definitely pick up some similarities, but I also think that maybe that one is thin. It gives me headache. I don't know what it is, if it is the synthetic notes in there or not, I'm not sure, but I don't get headache from the original, the ones that I tried it. Tinari has from Le Gauvin Tinari, same there. After a couple of hours, I start get pain in my forehead from that one. So yet again, maybe not that high quality. Here, I don't get headache, and I love the scent. It is so sugar candy. So very good release yet again. What to say about longevity? 10 hours minimum on me with a strong, good sillage. You will get noticed. I've only worn it once to work, but yes, the compliments were there all the time. So solid release yet again. Next up, we have the most exciting release, and that is Vanilla Oud from niche4all. Now, this one, I need to tell you a little bit of a story here, I guess. This one is inspired of Layton. But what I think about Layton is that Layton is a playboy. But this one also takes inspiration from Layton Exclusive. And what do I think about Layton Exclusive? Well, Layton Exclusive to me is like an old man that still thinks he is a playboy. He lives with his mother, and every night he put on his fragrance, goes out on the pool, but comes home yet all alone. The only thing left for him to do is to polish his bottle. Now, yeah, maybe it was a little bit of a kind of a joke there. Don't know the exact word, but I'm gonna write it down here. Now, this one is a mix of Layton and Layton Exclusive. So when I heard that, I thought, not gonna like this one. But they haven't got the civet in here. But the rose that you find in Layton Exclusive definitely is in here as well, as some agarwood, I believe. And this one ends right up in the middle of Layton and Layton Exclusive. And I think it is amazing. No swear words. I was close to say something starting with an F and end up with ak. Now, this one is right in between. It is my favorite of these releases. Gonna end up with a 100 ml bottle for me, yet again. Because it is a compliment getter, it is strong, everybody seems to like it. I haven't got a single bad word feedback from this one on the ones that I've asked. So really solid release yet again. So why is my criticism with niche4all? Well, I think they had the opportunity. They were in the role, man. They are in the role still, I believe, but they were at a point where if a good, very popular fragrance at this moment would be in here, they would be more than well known than they are today. Because these are quite, except for the London Vanilla Oud, I think the other 4 releases are pretty not so much spoken about anymore. Because we have Blackberry and Rum, Accord Oud from Byredo. I haven't seen a post about that one. I don't know for how long. I have barely heard anyone talk about that at all. We have Lavender and Citrus. Yes, a solid release, but also a safe release because it is an easy grab. It is an everyday use, so it is an easy fragrance. It's easy to grab it, but yeah, they are good. Don't misunderstand me on that. We have Sandal Jasmine, Reflection Man from Amouage. Also, people are more going into other directions from Amouage than Reflection Man nowadays. And then Amber Saffron from Baccarat Rouge 540. We all know that that is one of the most inspired fragrances ever made. So, for me, if they would have maybe released something that really is on top of everyone's lips, I don't know which fragrance comes to mind right now, but maybe some of those Ojan, Angel Share, maybe they were a little bit boring as well, but they're on everyone's lips at the moment. I see the post about them every single day on Instagram, so kind of a release in that genre would have brought them right up to the top on everyone's lips today. So that is my criticism. Maybe they should have released something more, something different, something more modern. Not modern, it's the wrong word. Something more on topic, there is the word I was looking for. So, but the 5 releases are solid, they are good, high quality as always with niche4all. I guess those were the 5 fragrances we're going to talk about today. So, until the next time everyone, you know what to do, stay safe and be well. Bye!